Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back with another channel message, and this one is going to be a little bit more intense. I have been getting a ton of downloads. I'm going to go over the downloads that are most prominent for me, and I've highlighted them in red. And I keep hearing "Lady in Red." Okay, so I've been watching my movies or whatever, and it's giving upside down pineapple, and this is from Freak Show, a Freak Show kind of energy that I was getting when I watched Freak Show again. I revisited it, and I was getting so many different downloads and clues. Now, if you want to get the full list of the downloads, go over to my TikTok at Simone Sees with Z's at the end, and you'll get the full gist of all of the downloads. But for this, because it's a little bit more long-winded, I'm just gonna go over the ones that stood out to me the most. Okay, so the color mauve came up. Okay, and this is what happens in Vegas. Okay, I wanted to tell you guys this is gonna be the extended from the TikTok channel messages. What happens in Vegas? Okay, and I'm gonna get to the what happens in Vegas energy once I give you these downloads. The color mauve is going to be very, very significant. There's definitely a necklace with rubies. 50 Shades of Grey. The name Marcel is very significant. Okay. Again, that upside down pineapple energy with the flamingo energy, and you know what that is, kind of like swinger energy. I've seen Robin Williams so much, and they showed me Mrs. Doubtfire and the Birdcage. There's definitely going to be something about pertaining to that upside down pineapple energy with the Birdcage and Robin Williams. Those were two significant movies in which he displayed the LGBTQ plus community, and with high respect and high regard. But it's giving that energy. Okay, now I watched Blink twice, and Red Rabbit came up again. Okay, on Blink twice, her nails had the red rabbit on it. Okay, I've been seeing rabbits, and finally I'm like, aha, that's what it is. That's what it's about. So this is bringing me to this Bunny Ranch energy. Okay, what happens in Vegas? And I know I didn't have probably no business. No, I didn't have no business. Ain't no probably. But I used to watch that show. Was it Cat House? When I was younger, I saw that, like in my early 20s, late teens, I saw the movie Cat House, or the show Cat House, and it was talking about the Bunny Ranch. So this what happens in Vegas energy is going to be significant to the Bunny Ranch, okay? Because that Red Rabbit energy kept coming up. So in that Blink twice energy, something about making memories, okay? And and the Red Rabbit, they all dress up. Not Red Rabbit, but something about the Red Rabbit is going to be significant. The Bunny Ranch, they all dress up, and it's like a place where you can fulfill all your fantasies, like fetishes and shit like that. So what's been most prominent to me is being urinated on, okay? I've been seeing so many images about being urinated on, and about people drinking urine, stuff like that, okay? It's like a lot of like fetish energy. Again, that name Marcel, okay? And then Skittles kept coming up, okay? So we're gonna get into this energy, and again, it's that upside down pineapple energy. Now I already pre-shuffled all of my decks, but I'm gonna shuffle them again on camera. Again, this is gonna be big deck energy, but the underlying energy, and I'm gonna shuffle them again on camera so you guys can see, is a homicide, okay? There's a homicide, and there's going to be some unmasking of motives, okay? Some people's true motives are beginning to surface. Something just, okay? So definitely going to be something about homicide energy, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. There's definitely something about being trapped, okay? Stuck, locked down, mental prison, and held captive. And I've been getting a lot of people like trapped in contracts that, just trapped in contracts that they are unable to get out of, okay? I'm drinking my mushroom coffee, y'all, and it is so good. So let's get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and get some energy. I definitely got my Who Is It Oracle deck. so we can get some descriptions about what's going on. But I definitely got a homicide, and there was a female underlying, okay? I'm going to show you there's a female, and there's a secret about this homicide that took place with this female, okay? So this is going to be a channeled message of a revelation, and it's, you know, it's giving these cold case energies where people have been wrongfully treated, even some people being wrongfully accused. Again, this kind of energy where there's this unsolved mystery kind of energy, okay? So Spirit, please, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, and I'm telling you guys, whoever this spirit is, I'm not lying, whoever this spirit is been just on me, you know? I can tell when they get frustrated because they get a little bit more physical. Oh my God. There's definitely going to be something about a love affair, temptations, flirting, and giving into pleasure. And that brings me to, if you go on my TikTok and you look at those downloads, yeah, somebody was in love, okay? Unconditional compassion, genuine union. And I was watching this, this court, you know how they had like the judge duties and all of that. But it was a different judge, in which this woman was, she was like a nanny at this. She was this lady and her husband's nanny. She was taking care of their 2 kids. Well, she was having an affair with the woman's husband while she was away at work, and they were having an affair for like a year. And the lady ended up being pregnant by her husband. But the catch to it is the husband had died, and then the lady had came out and said that she was having an affair with him. But yeah, side piece. Thank you, Spirit. Mistress, flirting with others, the other woman, and a secret hookup, okay? Somebody is avoiding, they're trying to escape, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, and hiding, okay? And yeah, somebody is very persistent in chasing somebody. Chasing, persistence, hunting down, and resilience, okay? But I'm getting that energy of, you know how on American Horror Story Freak Show, Dandy wasn't going to be satisfied until he got them twins. And he was willing to do anything to get them back. So it's giving that kind of energy, okay? So Spirit, please show me clearly. Lots of memories energy, okay? Reminiscing, dwelling on good times, and looking back. So somebody could be in their head a lot, dwelling. Coffee date. That's a challenge, okay? Meeting up, planning, discussions, and dating multiple people. And that's giving that serial dater energy, or like, you know how they have those little places where you can go at the cafe and you date and you meet people and you sit at the different tables, and like those link ups. Okay, they're not flipping all the way over, and I want you to be able to see, okay, the cards. What is this energy, what is this energy, Spirit, for this Bunny Ranch energy? What's the history? How did this begin? Okay, bottom of the deck, butterflies. Okay, feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, and devotion. So I feel like in the beginning there was butterflies in this situation, okay? Somebody, yeah, lots of emotions, lots of stuff. This is like when you first link up with a person. September 16th could be significant, 9/16. I keep seeing that. So, you know how you first meet a person and you're so excited, you're kind of like in that honeymoon phase of the relationship and dating. And every time you think about this person or see this person, you get butterflies, okay? Lots of emotions, okay? Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, and devotion. So I feel like this is where it started, okay? Like waves in and out, crashing and unpredictable. Lots of emotions. And I'm hearing Michael Jackson, you give me butterflies. I feel like something happened into where people started finding out, and there was a lot of gossip. Okay, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image and making you the fool. So this gossip could have been something about this mistress energy. Yeah, there's a lot of risky business that was taking place, because I feel like this was kind of like a forbidden love kind of energy. Okay, and I'm just going over the underlying energy. Okay, somebody was definitely wearing a mask, and it's giving that role play energy with that 50 Shades. Okay, there could have been children involved in this situation as well. Somebody could have had children, or they're, like I said, with that pregnancy energy, when the mistress was pregnant, that could have been definitely significant. So we're going to get into these and see what's going on here. So the challenge is the getaway and coffee date. Okay, go on vacation, begin an adventure, or run away together. So this is meeting up kind of energy. Somebody could have been planning to get away. And this is what's also giving me, this is somebody who, I feel like this may have been like an innocent love situation. Maybe it was forbidden because of the contract. Because that's what's coming in with this bunny ranch energy. Because of that contract where it's like you had to stay there and fulfill your contract. You're forbidden to fall in love with your clients and stuff like that. I feel like that is definitely was something that's going to be... something that's going to be very significant, okay? Jealousy. Rumors, pettiness, being envious, and talking behind the back, okay? Lots of gossip and lots of jealousy. And this could have been because somebody was very favored over others, okay? Like, you know how you have that one client who, I only want that person? And I don't feel like this was in a creepy way. I feel like this was like a forbidden love kind of energy. Blind energy, okay? It's giving 2 of Swords energy. Searching for answers, blinded to the truth, watching you online and wanting you to know, okay? It's like trying to ignore this. And this looks like black light energy. I don't know if you can see the paint on her, like, and she's got these tears. It's like trying to ignore the gossip and ignore what people are saying. Now this came out in reverse, and it's extreme, okay? Harshness, cutting off erratic decisions. So I feel like this is somebody not blindfolded even too. Somebody not wanting to go to the extreme or cause any more issues in a situation, but I feel like it led to this. And that's a secret, okay? That's the secret. So we're gonna get some of this true crime energy, and then I'm going to somebody could have been secretly abducted, kidnapped. Okay. About a meeting. There's a secret about a meeting. People secretly meeting up. Remember, with these coffee dates. So give me some more energy, Spirit. What's on this getaway and coffee date energy? Imprisonment. Somebody was trapped. Somebody wasn't able to get away. I feel like somebody made somebody stay somewhere, or when whatever they planned to do to get away, they were stuck in this imprisonment, in this contract. There's something about a marriage or wedding, okay? But I'm getting contract energy. Trapped in a contract with this marriage or wedding energy. Not necessarily this person could have been married. So both of these people could have been stuck. Okay? Take it as it applies to the situation though. Both of these people could have been stuck in contracts. One being marriage, one being the contract with I'm getting bunny ranch energy, okay? Gossip. That's too many. Give me just one at a time, Spirit. The cards that came out was natural disaster, travel, and burial, okay? But I just want to get one at a time, please, Spirit, because I know they got a lot to say. A lot of people had a lot to say, okay? Gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you the fool. What's this about? This gossip energy? What were they gossiping about, Spirit? Inside. Regret at the bottom of the deck for this, but I'm going to get some spilled tea to clarify this. Group dynamics, okay? What is this inside energy, Spirit? This challenge for this inside energy? This one's flipped over. Release expectations in reverse. I'm hearing right now, Rihanna, All of the Lights. Extra bright, I know y'all can see it. All of the lights in here, baby. Exposure. I feel like there was a lot of people saying to let go of your expectations. Okay? This could have been some, because look how she's feeling. Look at how she's looking, okay? And this is giving a clown, okay? It's like a lot of people were talking about this, saying to let go. So feeling really dark inside. Yeah, double-crossed. You may face betrayal or being double-crossed. So there could have been a lot of gossip about something being an inside job as well. But I feel like this is... Give me one more. Thank you. Karmic lessons. This is like a whirlwind. A black hole kind of energy. There are karmic lessons in the relationships that need to be learned. And this is that knife, partial truths. Only sharing parts of the truth that benefit oneself. Again, on this gossip energy. It's like somebody wanted to get out of this cycle. Somebody was very, very dark. It's dark inside. Somebody had a dark... I'm hearing like the darkness within. And then I'm seeing Joker. It's a lot of jokes. People could have been making fun of somebody and they just wanted to end the cycle. Give me some tea on this blind energy. Under that gossip energy, somebody could be really in regret. Or they could have been in regret for even getting involved in this. This is this masculine energy. Okay? Playing both sides. Somebody couldn't see that somebody else was playing both sides in the situation. They were blind to this, okay? Blind to the fact that somebody was playing both sides. Trying to appease everybody. Not even knowing what to do, okay? Blinded to the truth. Trying to make sure that everybody was okay in the situation, but also not knowing what to do. What's this extreme in reverse, Spirit? Yeah. Bridging differences, cultural differences bring both challenges and growth. And then circle of drama. It flew out in reverse, but your social circle is so full of dramatic changes. It's full of dramatic changes. Cultural differences could have brought on challenges in this situation. And a lot of drama. So I feel like this person could have had a lot going on because of cultural differences as well, like family energy and their inner circle here. Are you being excluded from the inner circle? Being left out. Somebody could have been abandoned as a child. This could even, you know, one could say, like on Blink Twice, this person was trafficked, or had like they, you know, I noticed that those people had, in particular, the leading female role had a really rough life. So this could be that kind of energy. Let's get playing both sides. Caregiver. There's definitely something about a caregiver, and that fell on imprisonment and marriage wedding. I'm getting handler, double crossed, and karmic lessons. There could have been somebody who was somebody's handler, and this could have been somebody on both sides, okay? There's definitely something about a wooded area. In the woods. Motel, hotel. And this looks like there's something like abandoned. Like an abandoned building. What is this playing both sides? It's time to get the tarot. I wanted to fly out. Flying out somewhere could be significant. Yeah, accomplice. A partner in crime was somebody who was playing both sides in this situation. So whoever's searching for answers for this person had an accomplice, and they were playing both sides in regard to this drama. They could have made it seem like it was a suicide, but it was a homicide. So if you need to know the truth about whoever this person is, they had an accomplice. They had a partner in crime, and that person is playing both sides. So it's like somebody being sent to the family or whoever wants to know what happened. But they know what happened, but they're not saying. Yeah, they're hiding it. And I keep seeing this Geico energy. This is a chameleon. They're blending in with everybody. This is like a private investigator energy. Because I've been seeing a lot of private eye energy, private investigators. What is this? Bridging differences in circle of drama? Strangulation. And then you have greed here. This is celebrity energy. Somebody's definitely saying somebody was greedy. So did this person do this to themselves because of this? There was a lot of gossip in regard to this person. Maybe saying they were greedy. Somebody could have been strangled in a motel, like off the, like kind of like off the grid kind of energy, near the woods. It's time to bring out the rusty dusties. Definitely getting this energy coming out. It was a group effort when it comes to this circle of drama. A group effort. Okay. There's a lot of jealousy involved in this situation. A lot of rumors. A lot of envy. A lot of gossip. I did see a state senator, and then it says governor or mayor. I'm gonna show you because it flew out. Something about flying out. Yes, there's definitely something about woods. Okay, something about being in the woods. This could have been a close friend to these people, family who was playing both sides. Let me get something on this getaway date. Jealousy, sneaky energy. Somebody could be healing from a health scare, okay? They would have wandering eyes. Sneaky. Somebody was sneaking around. Sandals or flip-flops could be significant. The beach energy is coming up. Hidden knowledge. Somebody was hiding their sneakiness behind this person's back. They are mean to your kids, yours or their kids. This is falling on that gossip energy, but as outside of that gossip, I'm seeing this child so sad, okay? So this could have been somebody who's very mean to your children. Somebody who wore high heels, okay? This could have been a female who's mean to somebody's children. Somebody could have freckles. This could have been a radio personality. Something about having an emergency room visit. It's giving abuse. A child. This person could have had a car accident. Oh my God. It's giving that movie I watched with Sandra Bullock, when the husband was having an affair. Premonition by Sandra Bullock, with Sandra Bullock in it. She had a premonition of what was going to happen. Her husband was about to have an affair with a woman, and she kept waking up like Groundhog Day every day. It was like crazy, because you could have blocked this person. Premonition. It's an aunt. Somebody's aunt was very mean, abusive. They want you to protect your peace and energy. So somebody's aunt is very mean to your kids. Something about June. I don't know who this is for, but there's an auntie who's mean to your kids. Move in silence. Somebody was very sneaky. Whoever this radio personality person is. A masculine energy. There's a lot of gossip. This person could have been middle-aged, from their 40s to 60s. They want you to protect your peace and your energy. Something about this emergency room visit. This there's a pedophile around you too. What's this hidden energy? Tennis shoes or high tops could be significant. Somebody could be a gardener. Somebody could be African. Somebody could be having sex for money. Okay? This aunt energy. What's hidden? A doctor or a dental assistant, or dentist or a dental assistant. I'm getting like podcast energy as well. Native American, okay? Business partner. So there's an African and a Native American. They're business partners. They need to tell the truth. Somebody has hazel eyes. You could have blocked this person. Their magic backfired. You could be a divine masculine, or there could be a divine masculine. Somebody has green eyes, but it's definitely giving that envy. Look, a politician. And I said something about a state senator. There's a fatal attraction, and that's what happened, okay? This was a fatal attraction. So this was a forbidden love, where it could have been just a business only, okay? That's where Freak Show comes in again, where the strong man, Dell, he was something about Dell Computers too. Dell was in love with a young man that he was just frequenting in secret. And there's that upside down pineapple energy, okay? He was in love. This could have been transgender energy as well, because this person could have had fetishes but also been married. But Dell was in love with this young man that he was frequenting on the DL. He didn't want people to know that he was interested in men, because back in the day that was unheard of, you know, which is understandable. I get it. But in turn, it became a fatal attraction. Okay? And this is the same kind of energy. Somebody had a fatal attraction to somebody that they were forbidden to have an attraction to. This politician. Okay? Somebody could have been in the beauty industry. They're very guilty. Somebody could have a guilty conscience. They could have gray hair now. Could be Leo energy. Oh. Got a baby on the way? So that's it, okay? So this politician could have got this person pregnant. Somebody could have a baby on the way. Oh no, that's something different. Snap out of that. Somebody needs to tell the truth, okay? Somebody definitely needs to tell the truth. What's this bridging differences? Circle of drama, inner circle, succubus or promiscuous girl. Yeah, this is that bunny ranch energy. And you know, I know a lot of big deck energies frequent this place, okay? Because it's legal in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So they go there to fulfill their fantasies. You know what I'm saying? This is a legal brothel. Okay? There could have been a lot of drama around it. It was a forbidden type of situation, forbidden love. So let's get some of the Kipper deck, because I've been drawn to get the Kipper deck. Yeah, the rats here, okay? Somebody could have blocked somebody. There could also be somebody who is 1987 could have been significant. There's a lot of wands energy, a lot of fire energy. Something about protecting somebody. So this person could have been blocking something from coming out, blocking the truth from coming out, and paying a lot of people. Just like the typical, you know, hush money type of situation. Blocking people from finding out about this.